I found the worst condition Pokemon cards and sent them off to get graded. Today we're revealing the grades. But after several recent videos where I have been grading poorly conditioned cards, I decided I wanted to grade more, including a few mint ones. But before we get started, I got something for y'all at home. That would be this. A base set blister pack with Charizard smack dab on the front. Subscribe to this channel, leave a like on this video, and let me know from your own card collection, what cards would you want to get graded? But I went to Beckett Grading Services, or BGS, to get the following cards graded. Gonna take a look at each one right now, see if we agree or disagree with the grade on an all-new Guess That Grade. All right. Shall we begin? Oh my goodness, look at that one. Like, how does that even happen in an old like, all of these cards, minus the mint ones that I've pulled myself, are from old collections. So it's like, I mean, what am I saying? I was a kid, we were all kids at one point, and we ruined our cards. This is the Dragonite Warner Brothers Pokemon the First movie card. Card I treasure a lot. Let's see what this is gonna do. A 1.5! Oh my gosh! There's even marks on the front of it. Looked like a dog ate that part over there. So let's take a closer look at the grade. Centering got an 8.5! Yay! Pats on back corners got a 6. Not too bad considering this. Edges got a 1. And surface got a 0.5. That is as close to as possible as the absolute bottom of the barrel. And we have a Dragonite. There's the I was gonna say the logo's almost intact. We got my trusted blacklight here, just so you can see it even more. Like at this point, it's not salvageable. I mean, it gives it that rugged look. It gives it a rugged, serious, tough look, right? Well, one thing I've also noticed is Beckett has now updated they used to be paper labels. Now even the worst grade, that might as well even just say like, get out of here, not fair. They're now metal, which is really cool to see. So, first card of today, you've seen pop reports, pop up, pun intended. Below is the Dragonite Warner Brothers card. All right, and there's some fun ones that I've included in today's opening. This one looks nice. All right, this is a first edition Charmander from just the other week when I opened up a heavy base set pack. Oh my gosh, I thought that was the rare for a sec, but a beautiful Charmander. And it looked really, really good. So I'm excited to see what this Charmander is. A 9.5. Look at that! A 10 for the surface? And 9.5s all around? Well, when you have a 10 on one of the subcategories for this, like a card, from my own experience, they almost always come back PSA 10s. This, my friends, is most likely a PSA 10, which do go for a bit more money. But really, guys, always check the condition of your cards in the subgrades. This is amazing. This is fantastic. Let's just get a closer look, just so we can see. So that's a perfect corner, maybe a little speck of whitening on the bottom right. Perfect corner, and corner, I mean, they got 9.5s. The surface, that is so difficult to get a 10 on surface. But this is an absolute, like, we need it, by the way, to get a black label, or even pristine. Black label, you need all 10s. Pristines, you need 2 more 10s. But that's fine. If we're gonna cross this over to a PSA, which I might now, this would get a PSA 10. Or most likely. That'd be a fun video. Which is now, this card's worth like, I don't know, a couple thousand, I would think. This is fantastic. And just so you can see, it's a thick stamp, it's a thick boy. It's partially, and I don't know if you can see it on here, it's partially a gray stamp as well, which is really cool. I don't know if they labeled it that, no, but I didn't also label that when I submitted it, so that's more on me. All right, what do we got next? I was gonna say this looks good, but then at the very bottom, you can see some marks. Let's see what it is. It is a Poliwrath but I believe it's a shadowless Poliwrath. I think we know by now what a shadowless card is versus Unlimited or First Edition. Let's see it. It's 2.5. What does that show? Good to very good. Not even giving me full words here. It's just letters. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. Look at that right there. It's like it start peeling up there. That's happened before. Centering is an 8. Yay! Corners got a 3, edges got a 3, and surface got a 1.5. At least it's 1 point up from before. Let's take a closer look. See all of the damages from this. All right, can y'all see right on the holofoil? Yeah, right there. You can see right there and right there. Looks like there's some like bends or creases or something in that. We'll check the back, of course. And just so you can see the side, it's just completely abysmal. From far away, it looks great, though. There's that top right. It's even worse on the back. And then the edges at the top, just, you know, normal wear and tear from years and years. And then, of course, it's a bit worse at the bottom. You can kind of see a crease going across right here. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got a 2.5. That's a whole point up. Let us begin with the next card. Let's take a look. This one looks like a mint one. It's the one, the only first edition holographic Magneton I just pulled. We have a Magneton! So it is a Magneton holographic. Now, this card didn't look perfect, but obviously being fresh from a package should be good. Oh, it's a 9. Well, let's take a look. There's the first edition Magneton. Thick boy, thanks, Stan. Well, we were 2 9.5 or 0.5s off in other categories, and then it would have gotten a 9.5. So centering, got a 9.5. Everything else is 9s. Let's just take a look. Now, I don't know if that's the very top up there. Sometimes stuff just gets in there on the case itself. There's a little mark up there. I don't know if that's in the case or not, which is unfortunate. Now, I did notice this. Now, stop what you're doing. Look really, see the little speck right there? That was just unfortunately on the card, so I'm sure that has something to do with it. Otherwise, I mean, it's great to see the centering so amazing. There's some white specks at the top right. That's a great corner up there. Definitely a speck down there. So, you know, what can I do? What can I do? Would have hoped that this is much bigger, especially after opening up a pack that was just for my own personal collection. But, you know, just having fun opening up these packs. And there is that one. Moving on to the next one. Let us see. Is this another mint card? Let's see it. No. Okay, so this is a fun one. It is a common Shroomish card. But this is a special one. It has the crimp from the booster pack printing press when it would seal the packs. It hit the top of this card. Just so you can, I mean, I'm curious. You can kind of see it right there. And I've shown you footage. Let's just see it. Oh my gosh. Look how much that affects the card. I mean, clearly it does. Just so you can see it. See it? This has happened before several times to myself and other people that have sent in. I just think this is very unique and I wanted to try this out. Because you can see the crimp from the pack, the bottom's not. But because of that, the surface is a 3.5. I don't know how much other bad stuff is on here. Everything else got 9.5s. And the surface got a 9. I mean, I don't know if that just qualifies as part of the surface or not part of the surface as well, other than the edges. I think that's cool that it has some, you know, flair to it. Otherwise, I just thought this would be very cool to see. Very good to excellent. A 4.5 for the Shroomish. Moving on to the next one, we have... Nope, there's damage down there and across the whole side. What is this one? It is, okay, this is the Dark Persian promo card that I tried submitting in the previous episode of this, and Beckett did not grade it because they thought it was an autograph. I asked them afterwards, they thought it was an autograph, and it would have gone to Bennick Authentication Services. This time I'm like, not an autograph, that's just some scribble from who knows 20 years ago. So let's see, it's a 3! Ooh. Well, it was a 3! No, a very good. It's like, yeah, we're giving you just a good old college try. So, centering got a 9.5. Before we look at the grades, there's the old pen on it. Corners got a 7.5, not bad. Edges and surface got a 3.5 and a 2. Well, that's interesting. What along the edges? I mean, we saw, yeah, you can see the black light hitting those spots down there. There's just stuff everywhere, especially on the back, yeah. I was like, why are the edges? That's pretty low, but there's just whitening everywhere. And that just happened from through the years being in the binders and playing in the sleeves and stuff like that from a long time ago. So this is the Dark Persian card, and it's really cool to actually have this card. Not that it's too rare or anything, but just because we know Mike Ryan, one of the chief editors for Pokemon Wizards of the Coast from way back when, was the one that helped like make these cards or something like that. We had an interview about it in our channel. So nah, that is not his autograph, by the way. Moving on, what do we have next? This is a mint one, I believe it is. It's the Skyridge Nidoqueen that I pulled recently. Let us see what I believe should be a great grade. That is a 9.5, and look again, it's like the Charmander. The surface got a 10. The surface got a 10 and 9.5s all around for the Nidoqueen holographic from Skyridge, my favorite set of all time. Based off of my experience, I have graded a Starmie from Skyridge that I pulled in the past, came back grades around like this. It came back easily a PSA 10, and I still have that Starmie to this day. That being said, if I resubmit the Charmander, this Nidoqueen, and potentially another Skyridge that I have, hopefully that one came in just as good because it looked great, these could be PSA 10s. But as we can see here, a beautiful, and just so you can like take a closer look, we have the condition. I mean, these are virtually flawless cards. Skyridge did an amazing job with the print runs of these. Centering looks fairly great. I mean, I guess I can see it's a bit more down here compared to there. But otherwise, I'm very happy that this Nidoqueen from Skyridge, just, you know, potentially a PSA 10, but these are strong subcategories. All right, I think we only have, oh no. Wait, is this, whoa, what is this? It says service unavailable. Hold on, let me just make sure. All right, well, it says do not grade, pre-release stamp. Well, I'll show you what card that this one specifically was. Not that it's in a sleeve, yay. Look at that. I want to find out more of like what happened to this one. Not like obviously that was like boom, whatever happened. But it's this, the first edition Aerodactyl pre-release card. Not a crazy rare card or anything, it's rare, don't get me wrong. So I'm really curious on why they did not grade this specific card, and it specifically says just service unavailable and pre-release stamp. So this would have been fun to see what a card, what grade, 1.5? You can, from far away it looks good, right? Well, there we go. A little sad about this one, but I'll try to find out more, just like I did with the Dark Persian, and then maybe, just maybe in future episodes, we can get that graded. But, oh, excuse me. There's the black light on it. Yeah! Can you tell what's wrong with Aerodactyl over here? All right, so I believe we only have like one more card. Simple reminder, guys, this is going to one of y'all at home. The way I let y'all know if you have gotten something is by my verified Leonhart account going on your comment, letting you know more information. So definitely stay tuned for that, but subscribe, leave a like, and if you have one card from your collection that you want graded, let me know in the comment section below. All right, we're down to the final card, and I believe it's probably the Skyridge, yep, Skyridge Houndoom.
And Neo, now we're pulling it again from
Skyridge, and we have a holo just like that. Look at that, a gorgeous Houndoom holographic card. Should it get close? I mean, hopefully a pristine, but we'll see. Again, it's the exact same scores. It's a 10 for surface, 9.5s all around. That is pretty much likely a PSA 10, just like the Nidoqueen card. Right over here, they got the same scores. But look how beautiful this card is, pulled by myself, of course. A Skyridge Houndoom. Taking a look at everything on here. Very, very happy with the scores. Maybe a little bit of whitening at the top left. Those corners are perfect though, which you still can get PSA 10s, but I still think this is an absolutely fantastic shape. But time is time. Click above me right now to check out previous episodes. Otherwise, stay awesome, stay positive, and I'll see you next time.